in the off-season. A lot of times it's, all right, we get a Zillion for Faker in the mid lane. That's exciting to see. We've been wondering if we'd ever see Fly jump onto the Zillion, and we get it out of Faker. Interesting choice, though, right now, how this Zillion actually works. Like, who is getting Zillion?
Try and get himself around a nerfed jungle experience a little bit better.
Done on the side of Faker.
Yep. And especially it's a little bit different when you're, you know, Kalista as well, because attack speed means a whole bunch of different things, especially mobility as well. So having that burst of mobility for the first few autos is actually something that Teddy will be able to utilize very well with the Hail of Blades.
Yeah, nice point there, more jumps.
Yeah.
In the early game than you would usually expect. The flat attack speed being over 100% at level 1 onwards. Pretty crazy. He's going for a turret dive.
Yeah, Klid's going to come down here as Zenit's going to get taunted. That's the Winds of War, and that's the Lee Sin grabbing first blood. We have started very early in this telecom war, before 3 minutes. Well, has Khan just to try and get through, maximize what he can do in the mid game, which is, as you pointed out earlier, exactly what SKT wants to be aiming for in this game.
I think SKT have actually drafted, maybe not to quite this degree, mid-game comps, as Marta misses everything.
Well, everyone body slamming everywhere.
There's been a lot of SKT games, you know, I was watching at home on the weekend, a lot of SKT games where that's being made by Teddy.
Yeah, I don't mind it, especially with the nerf to how much it does now, as Faker's going to get his ult off. Chrono Shift is going to be there. Thought they might want to try and wait that one out, but both BDD and Umti going to take a little bit of bomb damage. And no more Chrono Shift is available as Smeb. There's the flash forward, Tides of Blood, 1v1 solo kill. Smeb gets it against Khan topside.
And that's a big one. It wasn't looking on the cards, but a solo kill for the scaling Vladimir. Oh boy, we're going to have to underscaling choice and no jungle backup. He looks for an outplay. Speaking of outplays.
Yep, it's going to be the kick onto BDD. No ultimate there as the Claw of Doom comes in. They just don't have the options. It's Umti. Smacks down on the Zillion. Mata wanting to find it. Baits out the flash with the stopwatch. It might still be enough to grab the Jarvan here as BDD wants to get some of his buttons back. Circle of Frost a little bit too late, but here comes Smeb. Can he get in here? Mata, his former teammate, is standing between, but now doesn't have the Aftershock available. Burning down with the Ignite. The bot from Snowflower, it's enough to grab the kill for Smeb. And it is a slogfest early, but KT come out ahead.
And Kate
is the Claw, BDD looking for the ultimate. As Faker has got that Chrono Shift back off cooldown. Cleared here, but BDD just wants to bully him out of here. Safeguard's going to come over as Umti gets kicked back. And Smeb now finds himself in amongst 3 members of SKT. Pool comes down relatively early. And he's now wearing this bomb on his head. Oh, that was so close to not being the Herald for SKT, but still able to lock that one down, and now they're even able to grab this bottom lane outer turret. Screws are starting to come in here as KT just don't know where to really be on the map. Extra value you can get.
Well, the build that always does something is Shiv, because then you always delete minion waves outside of Baron buffs, so I think he might consider that. Infernal Drake, and with one item already done on Teddy, so bold to walk up to this, so KT will give it up. Control bot on the side of the Kalista, top side. Will he play this one better?
Oh, well, we got Hemoplague coming in here. He's holding onto the pool is Smeb, as Hemoplague's already done. Okay, Smeb, can he actually get to it? Crimson Rush back available just then. And now BDD's going to come in with the Claw. Ultimate was available for BDD, but Khan just going to not be able to do anything. Nice timing there from BDD.
And welcome back to the LCK to Smeb, someone who's received the most criticism of almost any player next to Peanut in the entirety of the LCK. Played that super well again. Khan not able to find that ult, even though he baited out the pool finally in the mid lane. With Herald put down, there's still potential for SKT to hit the map. But KT are coming out like bandits in a draft that could have rolled over with some stronger movements in the early game by SKT.
Yep, exactly right. So the reason why SKT still has this lead that's quite solid is A, that turret falling down in the mid lane due to Shelly, and also the bottom lane outer turret already being dead. So 1 turret to 2, top side of the map in favor of KT.
In Korea.
You either like Flash or you like Boxer, Pop Smithy.
Faker or Score. Kind of awkward. Score's not playing in this game. Klid's here to try to find some coverage. They want another turret.
Yeah, Q going to land, but he can't follow that one because it killed the minion. That's the problem. They're going to be able to take the outer turret on the bottom side, but answered immediately top side of the map. Marta and Teddy up there. So going to be relatively even, and BDD is here to pick up this minion wave, so in a turret, no damage there. Khan towards the bottom side of the map catches his way week in, week out. As that's the back that's going to get interrupted. Khan not going to get knocked up just yet, but that's a lot of damage there from Umti. The flash comes in immediately, and they get a teleport from Faker. That is so many resources. It started up this dragon already. Look at SKT lying in wait.
This is really big, because now Lissandra has to walk up. There's no flank ward. That was actually really important vision clearing by Faker.
Yep, another one going to go down. Gets put in exactly the same position, but the Lissandra, it doesn't matter. She's already here. 50-50 time, but the reset comes in on the dragon. Clid still holding his position. This is oh, it's not going to happen. Umti going to be able to take this one down as Circle of Frost is down onto Clid. Oh man, that timing was so beautiful as Marta's going to try and get them out of there. Smeb dives on forward. That's 3 members hit with the Hemoplate. Frozen Tomb comes down as Faker does revive himself. And he's going to be able to get out of there. So much AP already built up, has full health when he comes out of it. But Zenit is already able to grab the kill. The Callista is going to go down. KT may have found their team fight and the dragon. And that's 3 dead on the side of SKT.
Both teams were flipped on the
state is for KT at this point in time as well. You can see Umti happy to walk up and just solo out this Drake. Mountain to go on top of the Infernal that they've already built up. You'd expect this to be another one of those SKT games that you were mentioning where they
super fast, especially without that mountain they would love to have, that KT was able to claim. The secure range, like you say, is still pretty good with Rend and Smite. But we'll focus on the action right now. It seems like 5v5 around the Infernal is the call. Only one blue ward on Baron, no red vision in SKT. And they find the right angle here. As
pressure
BDD
is on SKT. Yeah, exactly. He's just pushing that inner turret on the top side. As soon as Faker is seen on vision, which is about now, KT will be able to pull the trigger potentially on this dragon. Not likely head towards this Infernal Drake with the bottom wave under control from Smeb Vladimir. Okay, turret's going to be taken here as... Okay, Zenit, this could be the big problem. Flash forward, Khan is going to be able to pick up the kill. And that is just a huge mistake. Snowflower going to be in trouble here as well as Smeb's trying to find the backline, but he doesn't want to take just one person. Fear doesn't land onto Smeb, but it's beyond death for Snowflower. Hemo Plague underneath the turret as Smeb goes into his Zhonya's. Has himself the Crimson Rush, but I just don't think it's going to be enough, and it's not. SKT, they find the fight. BDD can't do anything.
Cast a Curse is real. Zenit, one of those players new to the big stage, overextends just for a greedy 500 range auto on an outer mid lane turret, and they may lose the game from that decision.
That was 100% a flub. Absolutely a flub there from Zenit. Really unfortunate stuff. You can understand, you know, the rookie of the team going to be the one to make that one happen is Umti. He's a fear beyond death away from dead, and it doesn't even matter. The bomb goes off. See you later. And the dragon's not even going to come in as a consolation prize for KT.
And this is where you come in as the independent auditor and say, what was the cost of that last auto attack on the outer mid lane turret from Zenit?
Game
Infernal,
one.
Baron, so much gold, bounties, the kill goal.
Stage of the game. This just, it wasn't a scenario that KT should have been able to be put in. But thankfully for SKT, there was one mistake and they capitalized about as much as you possibly can. Onto it, Marta does have flash, so that taunt needs to be respected. And they're just going to break open the base slowly but surely. And this game went from easy to very, 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 very hard for KT in an instant. But can Umti actually make something happen? On the Hunt has been popped as Fate's call is going to be in. KT looking just to wait it out. Is the Galio going to move forward? And SKT take 2 into
KT ever getting a wombo. Vladimir walking through mid lane. This is 3v4. They're trying something.
Fate's call. They're looking for Zenit, but it's a great spell shield once again. Umti going to put his whole team in the Cataclysm and is taken out for it, but Zenit is free hitting on the backside. There's the flash forward from Smeb as Faker goes into the Chrono Shift. Teddy can't re-enter the fight, and now Khan has to be the protector of this squad. Smeb goes golden. Zenit still in the back line. He gets exhausted here from the Urgot, but he has to disdain to get himself out. Faker, can he actually do enough to help this fight as Marta wants to be the hero? Not going to land the taunt though, and KT, they may have found the team fight. The Frozen Thralls are in, and Faker's going to grab that first kill. Now Khan with the Purge. The shield is there. One more crit, and Zenit will get rid of this guy as Callista's top side. In fact, Teddy's given up on this fight completely, and somehow...
KT Rolster.
Yeah, Umti going to come on over. Teddy just bounces over the wall, though, and just not a lot of options here as the blast cone going to be taken. Umti, at least, is going to escape, but he knows that Elder is going down top of this Baron, and now SKT has to go to them. This could be a good opportunity for KD to make something work, as Umti is going to dive on forward. Teddy's put in a cage, but he just jumps out. It's no worries there as Jarvan. Has he actually caused enough disruption? The flash out from Khan, who wants to get it. Yeah, the Chrono Shift, sorry, not going to get utilized. Has to eat Honey Fruit instead. Now Smeb, no Hemo Plague, but
they want to
KC
stop their backs, but Teddy's so big!
Yeah, I know, he's trying to find the Ren sets the pool. Is it going to be there? Klid just kicks him to death! The Vladimir is going to die, and he has his Guardian Angel to stay alive. BDD, can he cycle enough? As the ultimate is going to come in, and Zenit gets a double kill. Khan, can he get the 1v1 as the spell shield is in? Teddy is on the hunt, though. 1 versus 2 is what it feels like as Zenit slowed down a couple more of these crits, and Khan is just going to die. The ricochet is so strong. Just the tip, not enough from Zenit as Faker wants to come on over. 1 versus 3, Zenit against the world. This could be his redemption. But SKT, they're trying to find it. 1 more crit, the slowdown. There it is. The ultimate's going to land, but the spell shield is going to get that one as well. Chrono Shift. It brings Faker back alive again. Full health now available.
That seemed impossible 5 minutes ago.
Well, SKT, they've got Khan making their way forward. The Baron, once again, extraordinarily low.
Oh,
and might just be... Oh, there we go, finally! We get Faker before the Chrono Shift. Feels like a 2-for-1 special, as he can normally take someone back up again. And 1 minute on the death timer. KT, 4 versus 5. But Umti's extraordinarily low. Can SKT get a steal? Klid wants to make the historic play, but it's not going to happen. It's beat it in.
How many players just take the claw? Because I started a claw, I'm going out. The flash was so big. Speaking of flashes.
Yes, Snowflower might need to use his as Fear Beyond Death comes in. Not going to get any fears. But KT now lose one of their Baron buffs, and this is going to put a blocker on the situation as Umti, in trouble. He was baiting for BDD, but may have just baited his entire team as now Zenit comes on over with some auto attacks, and the Q, thankfully, is not going to land from Klid. Marta get hit by the Hemo Plague, but it's not actually going to do a lot of damage there to Teddy. On the hunt, now on cooldown as well.
Very hard to SKT, so this will be a double, it's a 5-minute buff.
Yeah.
How can KT react? Snowfire can't be
Well, they're going to have to try and steal this one away as it does reset. Umti doesn't have the flag and drag. Oh, BDD so desperately trying to get in there. Can't get onto Faker, who just speeds himself up. And
double
that's
Elder.
2 Elders onto SKT. BDD might actually have to use his own ultimate on himself, and he does. Doesn't get any value out of it at all, and the Zhonya's now has to be used immediately afterwards. Lissandra goes down for basically free as Umti dives on forward. Zenit gets 1 kill onto Khan, though. Can he get any more done as the Frozen Thralls are so strong? Smeb's still alive. Siva and Vladimir marching towards the SKT base.
Double Elders match, double threats, and Vladimir and Siva, they can't get near it. Teddy takes half his life. The moment he tries to duck in, he's not actually behind the front line. He comes from the side, he goes out the side, and that means they're going to lose their inhibitor at minimum.
Yeah, well, they should be able to get on over here as SKT should defend from their Nexus turrets most likely. The rest of the waves are pushing out here for SKT, thankfully for them. But it looks like KT want to use the rest of this Baron buff to try and get some chip damage. King of flanks, and it's Spell Shield is on cooldown. Fate's Call comes in. Teddy wants to jump on top of Smeb, but he gets the pull off in time. Does have the Zhonya's, uses it immediately. Marta taking a lot of damage, but Smeb is able to get out. Chrono Shift onto Marta there as well. He is going to get himself back alive again. His Klid is battling BDD. Claw does come out, has the Q available once more, but Klid gets the solo kill in the back line. What is it about these massively long games? And mid lane is getting soloed out by junglers.
And it's such a big moment. If you remember the pivotal moment of the 94-minute game,
that's what I'm saying.
It's when Umti soloed out Faker on the Kha'Zix versus Kassadin. They're going on to Smeb.
Oh no, he's going to dive on forward. Doesn't have the Zhonya's, doesn't have many hopes, as the Hemo Plague is going to give him a whole bunch of health back. So thankfully, he lives to fight another day, but that's without flash, without teleport, and without ultimate.
And if you ask the question, how could Lee Sin deal with a full item Lissandra? That's double Elder buff, meaning every auto was actually doing damage on the Lissandra who did not want to use ult. Sivarol is used, they're trying to contest the Baron. It's at 7,000.
Yeah, well, they don't have the Elder anymore, and remember, this is a Kalista squad. They've got the Rend available, and Zenit not actually getting any autos in here. Immediately, he's going to get that cleanses. The Baron is now on SKT. Zenit gets locked down and destroyed. Khan grabs that kill, and at 50 minutes, SKT will secure the game unless Smeb can do anything about it.
A game that had everything is defined by Lee Sin and Klid catching BDD on a flank, now with the numbers advantage and the Baron buff, the game will end. Congratulations, SKT. What a roller coaster.
That was incredible. KT put up such an incredible fight, and we almost forgot Zenith's mistake because of how well he played a couple of those team fights in a row to try and bring it back. That is huge from the rookie player on the KT side. And I'm just excited that we've got ourselves a telecom war that we can be excited about. And I'm also super glad that it's a best of 3 and KT